Good morning, this is Suniti and today is 20th May and I just want to show you something about mealybugs. And this flower stalk had a lot of mealybug infestation there. You can see the white spots there, and I have actually cut it off from the original plant because I don't think I can get rid of the mealybugs. They're all deep inside and they were under the leaves and everything. So I just cleaned it out and I sprayed it with some insecticide, this one, and it is rather a thick looking thing and it creates a sort of a spray. And this is the reason I'm showing you this is I would not advise this on flowers, but I've used it on the plant. So when you shake it, this is how thick it gets. The deposit is as thick as that, like kind of creamy. And I'd used this on the buds of the Sideria and it burnt the buds. So this is not something I would use on flowers. But I have sprayed this plant thoroughly because I want to get rid of it. I also saw mealybugs there in the medium. So I'm going to get rid of that and change the medium. And here is the flower spike that I cut off completely because it was damaged. You can see everywhere there is mealybug damage. So I'm going to isolate this plant, wash it out. I've sprayed it with insecticide. I'm going to wash it off after an hour and repot it. And I just wanted to show you this particular insecticide spray because I used it on the Sideria and burnt the buds. So I would not use this on flowers, just on the plant. And for mealybugs, it's better to take prophylactic action and to use it earlier rather than later. Somehow I missed this plant. It wasn't looking so good, the flower spike, and when I thought it was just, losing its blooms. But when I looked at it closer, I realized it has got this terrible, terrible infestation. Okay, thanks for watching. Update on the Sideria Japonica, and here is the blooming spike. And I have to say that I've had a sort of a disaster with the buds. I noticed that they were mealybugs and sticking to the inside of the flowers and along the stem of the flower when it was a few days ago. And I sprayed it 2 or 3 times with the insecticide, and I think the buds could not tolerate it and they died. This is clearly a burn, chemical burn from the insecticide. And that was a mixture of alcohol, water and some insecticide. I also used another spray, the Schultz insecticide spray. It had quite a frothy, creamy texture, and I think this is what killed the buds. So it just goes to show how delicate the flowers are, and that harsh chemicals can do this. So this is not a good thing. Anyway, there seems to be a new leaf coming up in the middle there, and I hope to keep this Sideria alive and going. And it does bloom once a year, so I'm going to have to wait for another year before I see flowers again. Thanks for watching.